Well, this is the complete opposite of nobody hitting the portal, Kim. Like, this is the complete opposite of what you told us the other day, Kim. Wow. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And tonight, man, I'm going to talk about honestly, some surprising news. First, it was Bella Hines, and now starting point guard in Opelousas, Louisiana, LCA legend Jada Rishard has hit the transfer portal. Before I get into this video, man, special thanks to everyone for the tips for the channel, man, especially after everything happened, having to start this new channel over. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to donate to the channel, Cash App information down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, that information down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks. And shout out to all my people resubscribing, and all the people that's gonna be new to this, man. Yeah, first, Bella Hines. I'm gonna start with Bella Hines yesterday. I seen that she was hitting the portal, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bummed about that because I think Bella Hines is gonna be a damn good basketball player. By the time her college career is done, I think she has good size for a guard. She's tall and strong. Good ball handling skills. I think she has a really nice jumper, and I think she has the makings to be an elite defender. Look, it's gonna suck seeing her go. Like, I'm just gonna keep it up front. But I somewhat get it though. You know, she is one of those things where if she stuck around and played the long game, I think she would have had a lot of success at LSU and being a very, very big. I think LSU had a lot of success and she would have been a very integral part of that. But yeah, as of yesterday, when you seen that you were behind Jada Rishard and you seen you were behind Malaysia Fuwali and you knew there was also a McDonald's All-American freshman coming in. Um, and you know, she didn't get a lot of playing time this year like that, which I honestly thought she should have got a little more. You could see her going for greener pastures. Like, you could absolutely understand Bella Hines going for greener pastures out there because you know she wouldn't have been a serious contributor to this team at least until 2027. You know what I'm saying? Not in 26, 20, not the 26, 27 season, but you felt more like the 27, 28 year was her year to really blossom with this LSU basketball team. So I get it. I get it, man. But with that said, Jada Rishard hitting the portal, I absolutely do not get it. That one blindsided me. That one I'm still trying to process why. Is there something behind the scenes that we just don't know about or don't understand? I've heard a rumor that Ole Miss is very, very interested in her. Is Ole Miss actually throwing her a little bag? Does Jada have a problem with Kim that we don't know about? I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, man. But I will say this: I'm disappointed, not in her, but I'm disappointed at the situation. Look, for her, you do what's best for yourself. Look, if she feel like she gonna get more money or better opportunity, or it wasn't playing time, So maybe it's a financial situation, or maybe she just don't care for Kim or somebody with the school, and so she gonna do what she feel is best for her. But this was thing, man. Look, I had the pleasure of being on Big Time Sports Talk with Mike the Bandit. And a couple of years ago, when she was still at high school, we had the pleasure of interviewing Jada Rishard on a phone interview. And look, Jada is very articulate. She's very intelligent, smart. She's going to be successful at life, even if it doesn't include basketball. She's that much of a very intelligent person. I also had the pleasure of going watch her play in high school at her high school, Lafayette Christian Academy, sort of known for LCA. She won 4 state championships over there in 4 years. You know, she was the Louisiana Gatorade Player of the Year her senior year. I had the pleasure of watching her play, and I felt like she didn't reach her full potential at LSU yet. I do think at times she should have been a little more of an integral part in the half court sets, her and Michaela Williams, because I felt like they're the two most efficient players on the basketball team. And just the fact that, look, man, she grew up basically 45 minutes away from Baton Rouge. She's a boot girl. Um, you know, her and Michaela Williams played against each other in high school, and now them together being in the backcourt, having Jada and Michaela, two boot girls, was brought a lot of pride and was a lot of fun. And for her to leave, man, it stings. It stings, man. I'm a little upset at that one. You know, like I said, I can't be upset with her, but I'm just upset with the circumstances. Look, I wish her well, but I am not happy about this. I really wanted to see her carve out her career as an LSU Tiger, being from where she's being a boot girl close by and watching her play in high school, man. And having the pleasure of having a phone interview with her one time. This one sucks, bro. This one sucks. And I know I get it. There's, you know, the Liv McGill rumors out there, the big time scoring guard from Florida, you know, and other potential players or whatnot. But this one gonna sting. This one hurts. This is one of those few times where, you know, I don't understand, you know, the portal. Usually when LSU loses a player, it's usually to, you know, a school that's going to give her more playing time or something like that. It's rare that you lose your sophomore starting point guard who is from Louisiana as well to go to another school. That's disappointing. I don't understand it, and obviously over time we gonna at least know where she's going and have somewhat speculations of why. But it's a tough day to be an LSU women's basketball fan, man. First losing Bella Hines, who is someone I wish could have stuck around because I feel like her junior year she would have become a star. And your starting point guard who is from the area, that, you know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That hurts. Now, granted, I do think we gonna get somebody. Whether that person gonna be better than Jada, who knows? Time will tell when it comes to that. But I'm not thrilled for losing Bella Hines, especially losing homegrown talent in Jada Rishard, yo. But the door, when think about the portal, the door always swings one way. We got to see it swing back the other way. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. We have LSU, NCAA, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.